With MIUI, design comes to life at the first touch. Where simple dots, lines, and shapes evolve to show you the world in all its complexity. A design aesthetic that combines all these elements while letting individual features stand out. Colors are blended, balanced, and refreshing to the eye. Just like a kaleidoscope which uses color in unlimited ways. Animations are fundamental to UI design. Good animations direct attention and help you clearly understand what's important at that very moment. It is an experience that should be enjoyable, intuitive, and natural. The golden ratio of design and technology where both are in complete harmony. MIUI 8, redesigned for a whole new experience.
It looks like the future.
A flash of inspiration suddenly comes to my mind. This is amazing, amazing moment of the flying light and the shadow. The flight through feelings that inside and roll silently through my soul. Cause I show you beauty, come a little to me. I will never forget the perfect feeling when I touch you. Oh, you are absolutely the question that I place in. You are the key to start my new world.
With MIUI, design comes to life at the first touch. Where simple dots, lines, and shapes evolve to show you the world in all its complexity. A design aesthetic that combines all these elements while letting individual features stand out. Colors are blended, balanced, and refreshing to the eye. Just like a kaleidoscope which uses color in unlimited ways. Animations are fundamental to UI design. Good animations direct attention and help you clearly understand what's important at that very moment. It is an experience that should be enjoyable, intuitive, and natural. The golden ratio of design and technology where both are in complete harmony. MIUI 8, redesigned for a whole new experience.
future.
A flash of inspiration suddenly comes to my mind. This is amazing, amazing moment of the flying lion.
Yes, about everything. What was hidden, we wanted to find. What was unknown, we wanted to understand. What was dangerous, we wanted to do. What was impossible, we wanted to try. It is this curiosity that pushes us to break boundaries. What we have in our hands is not just a display, but a door to the future. Mi Mix, innovation on full display.
Hello, CES. I'm really excited to be here with you today. My name is Xiang Wang. I'm responsible for Xiaomi global business and IP strategy. A little bit of my story about my experience with CES. In about 12 years ago, my first time to check in this hotel, Venetian. It's also my first time to attend the CES with Qualcomm. I saw many my former Qualcomm colleagues. At that time, I was the sales lead for QCT in China. I brought many of my customers to here to learn the technology QCT provided. At that time, I believe it's also the first Qualcomm's CES show. At that time, Qualcomm was known as a wireless technology company, not a consumer company, but the first time to join the CES show. Time flies. Now, this year, Xiaomi will have a show at Las Vegas. I'm really excited and honorable to be part of it. A warm welcome to media colleagues. VIP guests, and of course, Mi fans from all over the world watching on us live stream. It's first time ever at CES, and I wanted to say a few words about why we are here. Xiaomi is still a very young technology company founded in year 2010. Our CEO, Lei Jun, and co-founders, I'm very lucky we have two of our co-founders here. Let me introduce Chuan and De here to say hello to everyone. They built our company based on a vision of a world where the fruits of technological innovation are available to widest spectrum of people. To achieve this vision, they created a unique approach to building products and a unique business model. Now, most of you know Xiaomi as an innovative smartphone company, but we are so much more than that. Our business actually is grounded on 3 pillars. Number 1, hardware, which includes smartphones and smart TVs. Second, internet services, such as gaming, video, and financial products. Very importantly, we have we call a Mi ecosystem, our IoT platform, and its hundreds of hardware products. All of these are extraordinary scalable area of focus for us. In fact, as of today, we are in more than 20 countries around the world, and we expand very quickly. We'll continue to make our efforts to expand. At CES of this year, you can see many ecosystem products. We have the opportunity to share with you our line of hardware ecosystem products. These products span multiple exciting categories, including smart home devices, wearables, and personal transportation. You can check out a little commercial here. You can check out those cool products at our gorgeous CES booth in South Hall 3. Want you to come experience yourself our company vision. Please make sure you provide the feedback on the accuracy of my description. Innovation for everyone. We work tirelessly to ensure the fruits of technological innovation are available to the widest possible spectrum of people. Now we have a slogan within our company we call "Always believe something wonderful is about to happen." We try to make everyone believe that. It's happening now. Let me introduce my colleague and friend, whom you all know, Hugo Barra, to the stage.
Thank you, Shenzong. Thank you, Shenzong. Good morning, everyone, and once again, a warm welcome to our media colleagues, to our special guests. So glad to be here. I am really excited to talk about what we're here to do today, which is show off our innovation. And first up, I want to talk about innovation on mobile phones. We have several breakthrough technologies that we introduced to our smartphone portfolio in 2016, and I wanted to spend a few minutes sharing with you some of these. First up was the camera hardware on Mi 5. It was the world's first 4-axis optical image stabilization sensor, which was, by the way, and still is the most efficient way to shoot smoother videos. Mi 5 was also the first smartphone in the world to feature a curved ceramic body. Ceramic body, which is incredibly resistant. It's very strong. and it's extremely luxurious. It looks very, very good. Next up in our portfolio from last year was Mi 5S, another world first, the world's first smartphone to ship with an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. This allowed us, as designers of this product, to create a seamless design with a single piece of glass without any cutouts on the front. It's a much more elegant look for the product. And then last year, just a couple months ago, we shipped the gorgeous Mi Note 2 with a curved design on both the front and the back. It's also our first smartphone to ship with a curved OLED display, as well as our first smartphone to ship with global LTE bands. In fact, 37 LTE bands in total. We've also been investing significantly in VR, talking of innovation. We launched our very first VR headset with built-in motion sensors and a 9-axis inertial motion controller just a couple of months ago, and progress so far has been fantastic. We also built China's first open VR content platform. We're partnering with hundreds of content providers and developers around China, and the progress for this effort has been amazing, even though it's only been a couple of months. To achieve these technological breakthroughs, we're always asking ourselves this question: what will phones look like in the future? And here's our latest answer to that question: Mi Mix, our first concept phone featuring a full display design. It has almost no bezels and delivers a stunning immersive experience. It's a beautiful, beautiful device. Mi Mix has approximately the same physical phone dimensions as leading 5.5-inch smartphones out there, but it has a display that's over 16% larger in the same physical size. The difference is remarkable. The experience of using a smartphone without a huge forehead is pretty stunning. Mi Mix is the result of several technological breakthroughs. I'll mention only a few of them here. We designed a custom 17:9 display, which is an unusual size with rounded corners, which is not common on smartphones. We created, this is a big one, a new piezoelectric system which uses the body of the device to transmit sound while in a phone call instead of with the traditional earpiece speaker. And the ultrasonic, and the proximity sensor is ultrasonic. We borrowed technology from Mi 5S, and it sits behind the display. We also used a new generation of camera sensor, front camera sensor, that's much smaller. It's dramatically more compact, which allows us to tuck it in the corner and also reduce the size of the chin of the device. So it gives you this full display experience that's completely unparalleled. For the ID on Mi Mix, we worked very closely with world-renowned designer Philip Stark, with, of course, all of you know. And we chose to use a composite, ceramic composite, for the entire body of the device. We had previously experienced with ceramic on Mi 5 for the back of the device. This time we went with a full body made of ceramic composite, including the buttons. Everything is made of ceramic, and it looks fantastic. We also added a very discreet but elegant 18-karat gold accent around the camera and around the fingerprint sensor in the back. It's a nice accent that really adds to the look of the device. And here's a close-up of Mi Mix. This is a real photo, by the way, and this is how beautiful it looks. The display is absolutely fantastic. And media reviews for Mi Mix have been overwhelmingly positive in a way that we couldn't even imagine before we launched this product. Many of you here, in fact, have already tried it out. You've had review units. And of course, if you haven't, please do make sure to stop by our CES booth. I promise it will definitely be worth it. Mi Mix is a product that has to be experienced firsthand. And today I want to announce that Mi Mix will start shipping in white color as well. It's a completely different look, very aesthetically unique because of its pearl-like finish. It's very distinguished. It looks quite amazing. It's equally strong and scratch resistant. It is a ceramic composite body after all. And here's a look at the front of the device. It's a very unique, very distinguished look. Do you guys want to take a quick look at it? Okay, here it is. So here's the white version of Mi Mix. Kari, you want to put some music so it's not too awkward? Yeah, can you guys see it okay? Yeah? To stage left. Stage center. All right, we'll go stage right as well. Yeah? All right. Okay, so Mi Mix will be selling in China later this year. And you guys should definitely check it out at our booth here at CES. Like I said, it's definitely worth a first-hand experience. Next, I want to talk about our hardware ecosystem, which my colleague Shang has already touched on. As he mentioned, this is one of the primary reasons why we are here at CES. And I wanted to share a couple of exciting data points with you guys about our hardware ecosystem. Our Mi ecosystem consists of hundreds of smart products and IoT devices. Now, what makes our approach to IoT very unique is the way we incubate and invest in specialized companies that design and build these products. In just a couple of years, Mi ecosystem has grown tremendously. In fact, we currently have so far invested in 77 ecosystem companies. In fact, many of them have been incubated by Xiaomi from day one. And I wanted to once again thank Liu De, who's here. He's our co-founder in charge of our ecosystem business. So thank you for being here with us at CES. Now, as part of our approach to Mi ecosystem, we've helped these companies in all aspects, from supply chain and manufacturing to marketing and sales. We've managed to scale this model of investing and incubating companies extraordinarily well. And I can safely say that Xiaomi has become the world's most successful hardware incubator. Now here's an awesome data point that really speaks to this leadership. We have crossed the mark of 50 million connected devices to our IoT platform, 50 million connected devices. And let me show you some of our most popular ecosystem products. Smart home appliances, including our now famous Mi Robot Vacuum, our Air Purifier Pro, our smart rice cooker, and our 360 webcam. These are just a few of our successful smart home appliances in the Mi ecosystem. In the health and fitness category, our super popular Mi Band 2, which is what I'm wearing right here, our smart scale, and our blood pressure monitor. In the personal transportation category, our 9-bot Mini, which sells in the US under the Segway brand, which was an acquisition that we participated in. And we also have our smart electric folding bicycle, as well as our scooter down here, our smart scooter in the personal transportation category. And we also have some new IoT categories that we've been exploring, including drones and smart robots that you can program yourself. And we've been having a lot of fun with some of these new categories. So many of our ecosystem products have already won international design awards, such as IF and Red Dot, which of course are familiar to many of you. And a few of these products have already broken global sales records. For example, We have sold over 23 million Mi Bands to date, making us the second largest wearables brand worldwide. We have also sold over 3.3 million smart webcams to date, which is a huge number. And just in 2016, we sold over 1 million Mi air purifiers, making us the #1 brand in China in a very, very important product category in China, of course, for those who have lived there. Of course, all of these smart devices are connected to our IoT platform and can all be managed conveniently from one single app, which is Mi Home. The Mi Home app ships on every smartphone we sell, but it's of course also available for any Android or iOS phone out there, and it's a very popular app already. With Mi Home, you can control your smart home appliances. For example, you can monitor the air quality in your home here in real time. You can get a notification when the filter needs to be replaced, for example, which is an important reminder. And you get similar functionality also for your water purifier, which is another very successful product in our Mi ecosystem. A couple of other cool examples here. In the Mi Home app, you can actually see the cleaning path of your robot vacuum at home inside your home in real time. You can see the path that it's taken to actually clean your home in real time, which is super cool. You can automatically set the cooking time and cooking pressure for hundreds of types of rice on our smart rice cooker just by scanning the barcode on the rice package with the Mi Home app, and it'll know how to cook that particular type of rice. You can review webcam footage going back many days on your 360 webcam, for example. You can actually watch footage from previous days so that you know what's going on in your home. For health and fitness, another very helpful category for the Mi Home app, you can measure your exercise and your heart rate zones, and you can also track and analyze your sleep cycles. You can monitor your weight, your BMI, and keep track of all of that information in one single app. Mi Home has already crossed the mark of 5 million daily active users, which is a huge achievement for us. And every day, more and more people are entering this IoT-connected world through our Mi ecosystem products and the Mi Home app. So we're very excited about this. Now, an important part of our IoT story is making sure that users can build their own smart wireless networks at home and their own personal clouds at home. We design and build some of the most powerful, some of the best smart routers in the world, and today we're announcing the latest addition to the Mi router family, which is Mi Router HD. It's, thank you. It's okay to applause. Mi Router HD is a 4x4 multi-user MIMO router that supports up to 2,600 Mbps transfer speeds using 4 high-gain PCB antennas, which you can see here. And it comes with a built-in surveillance class hard drive of up to 8 terabytes. I said 8 terabytes. In addition to being a global class wireless router, Mi Router HD offers a range of smart features, including automatic backups from all of your devices at home. It even supports Time Machine. And it automatically syncs with your Dropbox folder, with your personal Dropbox cloud, so you have a copy of that at home. And it also integrates with your Sonos audio system and many other features, with more features that we roll out over time with software updates. And that's Mi Router HD. It's launching later in Q1 in China in 2 versions. A 1 terabyte version that will sell for under $200, and an 8 terabyte version, which is a lot of storage, that will sell for under $500. These are, of course, amazing prices in this product category. And of course, Mi Router HD is at our CES booth. You can check it out any day you want, starting today. Now, I want to turn to our main announcement for today. It's a new product. It's a beautifully understated new product. It's thin. Very thin. In fact, it's 37% thinner than our Mi Mix, and 30% thinner than an iPhone. Let's watch the product video together. Mi TV 4, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to share everything about this product. Mi TV 4 is our thinnest TV yet. It measures only 4.9 millimeters at its thinnest point. It's very thin. It practically disappears when seen from a flat angle, like when you're looking at it from the top here or from the sides. And it's also frameless, with barely any bezels. It's a really good-looking product. I'll go slowly so you can take pictures as well, as many as you want. Most TVs out there are designed with a frame, even a very narrow one that surrounds the display. Well, this is what Mi TV 4 looks like with its frameless design, and when you put them side by side, you can see the difference is significant, very noticeable. Mi TV 4 looks cleanly designed and seamless from any angle, even the back. The back cover, for example, is very compact, and it only goes up to about 30% of the height of the display. We've also designed a very understated, transparent stand for Mi TV 4, so that even if you don't mount it onto a wall, it will still look like it's sort of suspended in the air. Let me tell you a bit about the software inside Mi TV 4, which is one of my favorite features. Mi TV 4 ships with Patchwall, which is a UI layer on top of the Android operating system based on deep learning AI technology. It uses a large amount of metadata about movies, TV shows, and other video content, cross-referenced with your own history of watching content and browsing content to make intelligent recommendations that are tailored to you. And the UI is baked with this personal recommendation technology into it. For example, Dave will see a set of smart recommendations that is completely different from what Mike sees. And because we have the largest content library in China of any TV provider, we can draw recommendations from a very, very large number of titles. So these are very, very meaningful recommendations. The Patchwall UI uses an adaptive grid that's inspired by modern magazine layouts. What's great about this system is that the dimensions of content tiles can vary from full height or full width to half or quarter-sized to emphasize the content that's of most interest to you. So more relevant content will look bigger and will be presented in a bigger tile. Another awesome Patchwall UI feature is infinite scrolling. Basically, you get unlimited content recommendations with the most relevant at top. You could theoretically, by the way, scroll forever, but the point here is to offer you more choice, The more content you want to watch, it'll be there for you. We've put a lot of thought into designing a patch wall, and we believe it is a substantial improvement over any existing TV content UI, and can't wait for you to try it for yourselves. Now, one of our biggest innovations, going back to hardware, in building smart TVs is the approach we take in designing modular TVs. Now, what is a modular TV? Well, a typical TV ships with all of its electronics integrated into the case. In other words, the display and the motherboard ship together in one box, essentially. At best, you might get a separate soundbar. And if you want to upgrade a TV like this, you need to replace the whole thing. That's how it works today. Now, consider that 80% of the cost of a TV is just the display alone. The motherboard, the electronics, accounts for only 20%. But that's where most of the new functionality is when you're upgrading, including maybe a faster CPU, more memory, smart features, better software, etc. It's all in the 20%. Modular TVs simply separate the TV display from the electronics. This is the approach that we pioneered over a year ago, and we use it for all of our larger screen TVs. So you can separately upgrade display and motherboard. So for example, if you bought a 65-inch Mi TV last year and you want to get new HDR functionality plus a much faster CPU, all you need to do is buy the new integrated Mi TV bar and use it with your existing display. And you get all of those features for a fraction of the cost. Modular TVs are also more compact because you've moved a lot of stuff out of the way, so they're more tasteful looking. They make your living room look a lot better. This is what the integrated bar for Mi TV 4 looks like inside, and I'll talk about some of these components. On the top of the Mi TV bar, you have basic controls, and on the back, you get all of your ports, HDMI, USB, Ethernet, and so on. Typical TVs have all of the ports behind the display. These are hard to reach, and sometimes you just don't have enough clearance for all the connectors. Our modular TV design has all the ports easily accessible and hidden behind the Mi TV bar. They're very, very easy to get to. And all you need is one single cable that connects the Mi TV bar to the display. We call this Mi Port. Mi Port can carry all signals to and from the display. Everything in one single cable. So instead of this messy look with wires everywhere connecting your TV to your set-top box, your game console, your Blu-ray player, your audio receiver, and so on, all you need is one wire. It's cleaner, it's simpler, and by the way, it's a lot easier to hide one wire with a shallow cantilever than to hide, half a dozen wires. Life is just better this way. And that's our modular TV design. Now, one of the most important questions, of course, about Mi TV 4 is, how does it sound? What's the audio experience like? Mi TV 4 ships with 10 speakers integrated right into the TV bar, plus 2 wireless satellite speakers, plus a beautifully designed subwoofer. That's a very sweet setup, but the best part is the fact that Mi TV 4 supports the latest Dolby Atmos standard. As most of you already know, Dolby Atmos is a very advanced cinema-grade audio technology, which only a small percentage of movie theaters have deployed so far. And it's just beginning to make its way to high-end home theater systems. There is no doubt that this is the future of home theater sound. Now, let me explain a little bit how Dolby Atmos works. In a typical surround sound setup, could be a 5.1 or a 7.1 surround setup, you have sound that's moving from your front channels to your rear channels, and that creates a nice surround experience. It sounds great, but at best, you're going to hear sounds in front of you or behind you. It's a two-dimensional sound stage. Dolby Atmos adds another dimension and gives you a three-dimensional sound stage, which means that you can hear sounds all around you, including above you. Now, in a Dolby Atmos movie theater, this is implemented with multiple speakers, which you may have seen, placed on the ceiling of the theater itself. Mi TV 4 uses two up-firing speakers that are integrated into the Mi TV bar. They're pointed at the ceiling, which reflects the sound and gives you this immersive three-dimensional experience. Dolby Atmos, by the way, is much more computationally expensive than any other sound system out there. There's a lot of real-time calculations to place the sound, given your speaker setup. It requires, as a result, a much more advanced signal processing technology, which easily adds hundreds and hundreds of dollars to the cost of a traditional surround system if you want to move that to Dolby Atmos. So to summarize Mi TV 4, it is our thinnest smart TV ever. At 4.9 millimeters, it ships with Patchwall, our AI-based recommendations UI. It follows our modular TV design, and it's our first product supporting the latest Dolby Atmos standard. This is how the full Mi TV 4 setup might look in your living room. It's completely unobtrusive, and it blends in with the decor really nicely. Here's another view where the entire system is mounted on the wall, well, the TV and the display and the Mi TV bar. Now notice that because the satellite speakers, which you can see over here, are wireless, you can place them really anywhere. You don't have to run wires all the way to the front, so it gives you more freedom to obviously set up your home theater and blend it in with your living room. Here's how it might look in your, I guess, skiing villa, or maybe your penthouse loft, or your holiday lake home, perhaps. Well, we have Mi TV 4 right here. Do you guys want to see it in real time? Okay. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I would like to invite to the front here Shang Wan, just back on, as well as Wang Chuan, our co-founder and head of our TV business, who's right here, to take some photos with the new TV. Well, the Mi TV 4 display and TV bar that you're seeing here are compatible with all previous models of Mi modular TVs. So in other words, if you purchased one of our larger screen TVs last year, you can seamlessly upgrade to Dolby Atmos, HDR support, the new Patchwall system, purely by swapping out the Mi TV bar, which will cost you a fraction of what you paid originally for your TV. So it's an awesome approach. The 65-inch version of Mi TV 4 with Dolby Atmos will sell in China. And sorry, I'm going to be a little mysterious here, guys. It will ship for well under $2,000, or the equivalent in Chinese renminbi, and it will ship later this year. It's an incredible product at a really, really amazing price, and you have to see it firsthand. We will also sell a version of the 65-inch Mi TV 4 with standard Mi TV bar, again for well under $1,500. And Mi TV 4 will also ship in two other sizes, 49 inches and 59 inches. as you can see here. These are the models that I have here on the side. So to bring this to a wrap, here are the three new products that we announced today at our CES debut. Our Mi Mix in white, Mi TV 4, and Mi Router HD. And all of these products are available right now for you to check out at our first CES booth ever. We are in South Hall 3. And by the way, we also have a Dolby Atmos setup with Mi TV 4 in the booth, as well as in the back of this room, so that you can check it out. Feel free to come up front, touch and see the new TVs, and let us know what you think. So again, we're located in South Hall 3, booth 30309. Hope to see you guys there. And thanks for coming, everyone.